Good morning all my dear students and welcome you all on online learning platform. In the last lecture we have already discussed about the introductory part of the subject pharmaceutical microbiology and its syllabus. Today we are going to start unit first from your syllabus. Unit first includes the following points: introduction, history of microbiology, its branches, scope and importance, introduction to prokaryotes and eukaryotes, study of ultrastructure and morphological classification of bacteria, nutritional requirement, raw materials, use for culture media and physical parameters for growth, growth curve, isolation and preservation methods for pure culture, cultivation of anaerobes, quantitative measurement of bacterial growth, both total count and viable count. Then next one point is study of different types of phase contrast microscopy, dark field microscopy and electron microscopy, definition and examples of probiotics and prebiotics, etc. Then today we are start unit first from your syllabus. Unit first includes introduction to the subject, that is introduction to pharmaceutical microbiology. Then what is pharmaceutical microbiology? Microbiology is the study of living organisms of microscopic size which include bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa and viruses. The term microbiology was introduced by a French chemist Louis Pasteur, and Louis Pasteur was known as the father of microbiology. The branches that come under microbiology are classified as pure sciences and applied sciences. There are two branches of microbiology. First one is pure sciences and second one is applied sciences. Then pure sciences is further classified into the following branches. Then it includes first branch, that is bacteriology. Bacteriology means study of bacteria. Then second one branch is mycology. Mycology is nothing but the study of fungi. Then third one branch is protozoology. Protozoology is study of protozoa. Then next one is algology. Then what is algology? Algology is defined as the branch that include study of algae. Then the next one branch is parasitology. Then what is parasitology? Parasitology is defined as the branch of microbiology which include study of parasitism and parasites. Then next one branch is microbial taxonomy. Then what is microbial taxonomy? Microbial taxonomy is defined as the branch of microbiology which include study of classification of microorganisms. Then next one branch is genetics. Genetics is defined as the branch of microbiology which includes study of heredity and variations. Then the last one branch, that is immunology. Then what is immunology? Immunology is defined as the branch of microbiology which include study of mechanism involved in the development of resistance by body to the infectious diseases. Then next one point is second branch of microbiology, that is pure sciences. Then pure sciences is further classified into the following branches. Then first one branch of microbiology come under pure sciences is pharmaceutical microbiology. Then what is pharmaceutical microbiology? Pharmaceutical microbiology deals with the study of microorganisms which are responsible for the production of antibiotics, enzymes, vaccines, vitamins and other pharmaceutical substances. Microbiology is also involved the study of microorganisms which can contaminate pharmaceutical products, raw materials, manufacturing areas and foods. Microbiology also includes the study of microorganisms which are used in the treatment of industrial waste material, Ayurvedic plant growth promoters, steroid biotransformation and biological indicators. Pharmaceutical microbiology also includes the method of sterilization and disinfection, microbiological testing of pharmaceuticals, sterile product preparation and diagnosis of diseases and treatment, etc. So in short, you have to define pharmaceutical microbiology. Question will be asked in your semester and sessional exam on this topic, that is, give in detail the branches of pharmaceutical microbiology, scope and importance of pharmaceutical microbiology. Then in the answer of this question, you have to write all these branches of pharmaceutical microbiology that is come under both applied sciences and pure sciences. So in short, pharmaceutical microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves study of microorganisms which are responsible for the production of antibiotics, enzymes, vaccine, vitamins and other pharmaceutical products, etc. The second one branch is medical microbiology. So what is medical microbiology? Medical microbiology is the branch of microbiology that deals with the study of causative agent of infectious diseases in human beings. It also deals with the etiology, pathogenesis, laboratory, diagnosis, treatment, epidemiology and control of infection. Medical microbiology has close link with other disciplines such as pathology, clinical medicine, pharmacology, therapeutics and preventive medicine, etc. So, what is medical microbiology? Medical microbiology is the branch of microbiology which involves the study of causative agent of any infectious disease in human being. Means medical microbiology involves in detail study of causative agent of any infectious disease, then etiology, pathogenesis, laboratory diagnosis, treatment, epidemiology and control of infection of that particular disease. It's called as medical microbiology. Then the next one branch is industrial microbiology. So what is industrial microbiology? Industrial microbiology is defined as the branch of microbiology which involves the study of industrially useful microorganisms in the production of alcoholic beverages, vitamins, amino acids, enzymes, antibiotics and other drugs. Industrial microbiology also include fermentation technique used for production of different compounds. So in short, industrial microbiology means the branch of microbiology that involve the study of industrially useful microorganisms. Industrially useful microorganisms means the microorganisms which play a very important role in production of alcoholic beverages, vitamins, amino acids, enzymes, antibiotics and other drugs. Then the next one branch is microbial biotechnology. Microbial biotechnology is defined as the scientific manipulation of living organisms, especially at the molecular and genetic level, to produce useful products such as antibiotic, enzymes and amino acids. So, microbial biotechnology involves the scientific manipulation of living organisms at both genetic level and molecular level. For what? For the purpose of production of some useful products such as antibiotic, enzymes and amino acids. Then the next one branch is food microbiology. So what is food microbiology? Food microbiology is the branch of microbiology that deals with the interaction of microorganisms and food in relation to food bioprocessing, food spoilage, foodborne diseases, their prevention and includes preparation and preservation of food product. Food microbiology also includes the study of normal flora of food, their significance and the techniques used for protection of food from microbial contamination. So, what is food microbiology? Food microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves the study of interaction of microorganism and food in relation to food bioprocessing, food spoilage, foodborne diseases, their prevention and include preparation and preservation of food product, etc. Then the next one branch is soil microbiology. Soil microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves the study of microbial flora and the interaction among soil microorganisms. It also includes the biogeochemical Role of soil microorganisms. So, soil microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves the study of microbial flora and interaction among soil microorganisms. Then the next one branch is agricultural microbiology. So, what is agricultural microbiology? Agricultural microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves the study of relationship of microorganism and crop with an emphasis on the control of plant diseases and improvement of yield. So, what is agricultural microbiology? Agricultural microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves study of relationship in between microorganism and various crops. Then the next one branch is aquatic microbiology. Aquatic microbiology is the study of microorganism and their activity in fresh and marine water including lake, river, seas, etc. Aquatic microbiology also include the water purification, microbiological examination and biological degradation of waste, etc. So, what is aquatic microbiology? Aquatic microbiology is the branch of microbiology that involves study of microorganism and the activities of microorganism in both freshwater and marine water, including lake, river, seas, etc. Then the next one branch is air microbiology. Then what is air microbiology? Air microbiology is the branch of microbiology that deals with the role of aerospora in contamination and spoilage of food and dissemination of plant and animal diseases through air. Then the last one branch is epidemiology. Then what is epidemiology? Epidemiology is the branch of microbiology that is concerned with the monitoring, control and spread of diseases in various communities. It is called as epidemiology. Then the next one point is applications and scope of pharmaceutical microbiology. Then the first one point that come under the heading applications and scope of pharmaceutical microbiology is production of antibiotics. In the today's world, about 75 to 80% of antibiotics are produced from microorganisms. Pharmaceutical or industrial microbiology concern itself with the isolation of antibiotic producing microorganisms from natural environments such as soil or water. Many antibiotics are isolated from natural microorganisms by the process of fermentation. Many antibiotics are isolated from various natural microorganisms by the process of fermentation. Then the examples of these are penicillin from Penicillium species, streptomycin from Streptomyces griseus species, etc. Then penicillin was the first antibiotic discovered in the world. Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming, and the discovery of the penicillin is called as serendipitous discovery. Then what is serendipity? Serendipity means the occurrence and development of event by chance in a happy or beneficial way. It is called as serendipity or serendipitous discovery of any drug or anything other. Then the second one point is production of enzymes, vaccines, biosurfactants, alcoholic and other pharmaceutical products. Pharmaceutical microbiology play a very important role in production of various kinds of enzymes, vaccines, biosurfactant, alcoholic product and other pharmaceutical products. Then the next one point is diagnosis of diseases and treatment. Different tests are used to detect infectious microorganisms, for example, Widal test, ELISA, etc. Antimicrobial susceptibility testing is mainly used for selection of antibiotics for the treatment of microbial infections. So, pharmaceutical microbiology play a very important role in diagnosis of diseases and treatment. This diagnosis of diseases takes place via the identification of particular infectious microorganism or causative agent of the particular disease. Then the next one point is treatment of industrial waste material. So, most industrial processes produce waste water, salt, organic matter, and spent media, and these may be toxic. Many microbial species are used for decomposition of such waste materials and organic components, example actinomycete, fungi, protozoa, etc. Anaerobic bacteria in anaerobic digestion tank are active in the decomposition of organic matter by yielding simple organic molecules such as acid, alcohol, glycerol and amines. Cyanide is produced on an industrial scale for use in metal extraction, electroplating and steel industry, which is degraded by the use of Streptomyces lavandulii, that is a microorganism species which are used for waste material treatment, that is produced during production of cyanide in a industry. So in short, during the production of many pharmaceutical product, there is toxic material is produced, and this there is production of waste material that is toxic. So for making this toxic waste material, there is various kinds of microorganisms are used to make this material less toxic or non-toxic, or for the decomposition of such waste material. Then the next one point is plant growth promotion. Many microbial cells present in soil play an important role in soil fertility, herbicidal resistance, insect resistance, change in protein or oil content, and enhance quality of plant product. Example, Rhizobium species, Rhodospirillum species, Azotobacter species, etc. So pharmaceutical microbiology also play a very important role as a plant growth promoters. Then the next one point is sterile product preparation. Pharmaceutical microbiology play a major role in preparation of sterile product. It deals with the preparation of sterile room, aseptic technique, detection of microbe by sampling, and sterility testing of different sterile preparations. Sterility testing is carried out to support batch release of sterile pharmaceuticals and medical devices, etc. While preparing any sterile pharmaceutical preparation, there is a strict requirement, that is, it should be free from presence of any microorganism or microbial species. Then the next one point is sterilization. Sterilization. Different pharmaceutical products are sterilized by killing microorganisms. The process of killing microbe is called as sterilization. Moist heat sterilization, dry heat sterilization, membrane filtration, gaseous sterilization and chemical sterilization are the methods used for killing microorganisms. Methods of chemical sterilization are decided depending on the properties of product and general type of microbes present in the product. So the various methods used for sterilization are dry heat sterilization, membrane filtration, moist heat sterilization and gaseous sterilization, and next one is chemical sterilization. Then the next one point is steroid biotransformation. Steroids are physiologically active compounds of complex structures, example cholesterol, ergosterol, testosterone, progesterone, etc. Important steroids can be produced by microbiological transformation of naturally occurring steroids. Some steroids are also prepared by microbiological transformation of naturally occurring steroids. So in that microbial biotransformation of naturally occurring steroids, pharmaceutical microbiology play a very important role for production of various kinds of steroids, and that steroids are called as the steroids formed by microbiological transformation. Microbial conversion of steroids are brought about by enzymes secreted by selected strains of microorganism. For example, Streptomyces species, Aspergillus species, Penicillium species, etc. Then the next one point is identification of microorganisms. Two vital functions of pharmaceutical microbiology and biotechnology are the enumeration and identification of microorganisms found in product and the manufacturing environment. There are many microbial cells present in the environment that are useful for the production of antibiotics, enzymes and other pharmaceutical substances. These microorganisms are isolated and identified by morphological, biochemical, cultural, microscopic characteristic and genetic studies. So, one of the important role played by pharmaceutical microbiology is identification of microorganisms, and this identification of microorganisms takes place on the basis of the morphological, biochemical, cultural, microscopic characteristic and genetic study of that particular kind of microorganisms. Then the next one point is testing of pharmaceuticals. Testing of pharmaceuticals includes the following subpoints. The first subpoint that come under the heading testing of pharmaceuticals is raw material and finished product. Test for the detection of E. coli, Salmonella species, Salmonella species, Pseudomonas species, etc. in pharmaceutical raw material and finished product are described in the IP, that is Indian Pharmacopoeia, EP, that is European Pharmacopoeia, USP, that is United States Pharmacopoeia, and BP, that is British Pharmacopoeia. So, presence of microorganisms is detected in both raw material and finished product, and the procedure for this is mentioned in standard pharmacopoeias, that is IP, BP, USP and EP, that is European Pharmacopoeia. Then the next one point is microbiological assay of antibiotics. The antibiotic bioassay provides a potency for the overall biological activity of an antibiotic preparation. So next one point is evaluation of disinfectant. Effective cleaning and disinfection of manufacturing facilities are crucial to the achievement and maintenance of high quality standards required for medicine and medical devices. Selection of cleaning agent, that is detergent or disinfectant, will be influenced by the range and composition of the materials, number and types of microorganisms, maximum residual levels acceptable on completion, etc. Phenol coefficient test, cup plate method, turbidometric method, etc. are the tests that are mainly used for evaluation of different disinfectant. So, in pharmaceutical microbiology, evaluation of disinfectants takes place, and the methods used for evaluation of disinfectants are phenol coefficient method, cup plate method, turbidometric method, etc. Then the next one point is antimicrobial preservative efficacy testing. In pharmaceutical microbiology, the preservative efficacy of antimicrobial agents are tested. Then the next one point is endotoxin testing. Endotoxin testing includes the following points. Bacterial endotoxin are also called as pyrogens. Bacterial endotoxin or pyrogens have a number of physiological effects following intravenous injections such as fever, activation of the cytokine system, endothelial cell damage and intravascular coagulation, etc. The bacterial endotoxin test is most important in microbiology laboratories involved with the quality control of parenterals and medical devices. LAL test, that is capital LAL, that is Limulus amoebocyte lysate test. Then gel clot method, chromogenic endpoint, kinetic turbidometric assay and kinetic chromogenic assay are used for the detection of endotoxins. So, endotoxin testing is very important in endotoxin testing is very important during the evaluation of any parenteral formulation. Then the last one point is test for support of the sterility assurance system. Sterility testing includes many of the basic principles applicable in running an aseptic area and microbiology laboratory that deal with the testing in support of the sterility assurance system. So, it includes the test for the assurance of the sterility of any pharmaceutical preparation or parenteral preparation. So, that's all. Today we are discuss about introduction, branches of microbiology, scope and importance of microbiology. In the next lecture we are discussing about the next topic, that is history of pharmaceutical microbiology and contribution of various scientists in the subject, that is in the pharmaceutical microbiology. So, thank you all of you for listening today's lecture.